6 teenage mums are being given the chance of a lifetime.
I want for you guys to get the best, and I want you to do the best for your babies.
2 weeks of childcare, support,
Lift us like this.
and vital parenting lessons.
You watch, it will really work.
It does really actually feel like a miracle.
But after 5 days, tempers are starting to fray.
Come on!
And the going's getting tough for all the girls.
This isn't easy, this is really hard.
One teenager has quit already. Can the others make it to the end?
We all had pretty much had enough for thinking away.
And transform their lives.
Any help that she needs, I'll give it.
And their babies' futures. The teen mums have been at Rutland Tower for almost a week. Much has been learned and many improvements made, but the baby's diet is one issue still to be challenged.
My baby weighs 25 pounds.
Does she?
Hey, Fanny. Yeah.
Anyways, and what we're going to
The
show
first
you
class today is about a balanced diet. Nigel, the nutritionist, is teaching the girls how to make healthy burgers.
We're just going to mix in the apple, the onion and the carrot.
But he wasn't
I've got
expecting to
some
have to
other
deal with
ingredients to go.
15-year-old Zoe.
Most breakfast cereals...
Are you on crack?
I will be by the time I finish with you, I should imagine.
Oh, that's fucking disgusting.
Since she first arrived, Zoe's been a lively but disruptive presence in the house.
Teenagers need more sleep.
The situation has changed. You've had a baby.
I think the routine in here is quite pathetic. Oh, this is a piss take. They look like they've been eaten and thrown back up again. Don't put it in front of me.
No chance, I suppose.
Zoe was placed into care by her mother at 13. She was diagnosed with ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder with Asperger's. At 14, she was pregnant with Courtney.
Yeah, open wide. Good girl.
Her mum felt she'd benefit from this experience.
She is one of the toughest girls here, or she thinks she's tough. She's indicated to me that she wants help with getting rid of the dummy.
Oh, good girl.
She thinks that I'm just going to take the dummy out and throw it in the bin, and Courtney's going to be a happy child. That is not going to be the case.
Zoe's been putting 13-month-old Courtney to bed at 9:30. The nannies believe she should be in bed by 7. Susie's hoping to tackle this issue as well as weaning Courtney off the dummy.
And one of the issues you brought up was the dummy, do you remember?
Yes.
Is that one of your main issues? Is that one of your main issues?
I hate
Okay.
it.
If we did remove the dummy, if that's what you want, then you have to be prepared to put her to bed early because of the implications of that she's going to cry. And
I'll
if
put her to bed about 8 o'clock, but I just don't really want it no earlier than that.
Why not earlier than that?
Because I don't want to have to get up. I know what you said the other day about how, like, if I'm tired, I just have to deal with it. But I can get really grumpy when I'm tired and I don't want to be grumpy.
If the mum's grumpy, it's something mums have to deal with. It's what they call as part of I know what you're saying, but it's part of responsibility of being a mum.
Yeah.
It's going to be a bit of an upset tonight. She may go to she'll go to bed at 8, but she may be up till about 10 because she wants that dummy. Are you prepared to do that bit of controlled crying?
Yeah.
Yeah? I was concerned about the time scale that Courtney was going to bed, but I knew if I concentrated on the dummy and did the controlled crying with the dummy, then I knew the only way that could happen was by putting Courtney to bed early. Where's the flowers, Courtney? Where? So she's prepared, but it'd be interesting to see how it pans out this evening.
Tomorrow is Parents' Day, an important milestone in the girls' time at Rutland Tower. It's an opportunity for them to show how much they've learned.
You can literally time the babies around that routine.
It'll also be a chance to confront key issues and problems with their parents.
Most problems between parents and teenagers is a breakdown in communication. The teenagers no longer know how to talk to their parents and the parents don't know how to talk to them.
Rachel's encouraging the girls to express their unspoken feelings in a letter.
How would you feel tomorrow about reading out your letter?
I wouldn't do it. I'd be too embarrassed.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel strange reading it out to her. I'd rather just pass it to her and let her read it.
Zoe?
Yeah. I drew a pretty little flower.
You've drawn a picture for your mum?
No, I drew it for me because I was bored.
Zoe seemed to really struggle with it. She didn't seem to understand why it was I wanted her to write it, and actually wasn't even willing to listen to my explanation.
So you didn't want to write a letter to your mum?
There's nothing I have to say to her.
Okay.
Kelly really struggled, and I think she struggled most.
Tell me why you didn't write anything at all.
Because I didn't know what to say.
What did you write at the top of your paper?
To Mum and Dad.
To Mum and Dad. And then you got stuck.
Yeah.
I think for Kelly, she's just got so much to say to her mum and dad that she genuinely didn't know where to begin.
Kelly's the only girl whose parents won't be coming tomorrow. She's talked to Rachel about some of the problems she and her mum have been having.
Tell me what it's like at the moment.
I just want my mum to accept that she's not Holly's mum, that I'm Holly's mum. She's my mum, but I'm Holly's mum. Like, if the bottle's not ready on time, Holly's crying and my mum will just sit there and say, oh, you're starving this little girl. And it's like just like saying that I'm crap mummy. It hurts. It's horrible.
It's all right. I'm going to show you how to do it differently. She's getting something wrong here with you. And the only person who can teach her is you. You might never have been a mum before, but she's never been a grandmother before. She needs you to teach her. How about this? Mum, I know I get it wrong sometimes. I've never done this before. I'm doing my best. But when you look at me like that, you make me feel like shit. You just need to hold each other's hands and know that you're learning.
It's 7:15 in the evening, and Zoe's daughter Courtney has gone without her dummy all day. On Susie's advice, Zoe's going to practice control crying. She must leave Courtney to cry for periods of 15 minutes until she finally falls asleep.
Okay. Get her in and get her settled how you always do.
Here you go.
All right. Okay. Now we're going to leave her be. All right, let's go. Love you, baby.
Zoe and Melissa wait outside.
Oh, my little girl.
After a quarter of an hour of constant crying, Zoe returns to comfort her daughter.
Hey.
Little Miss Little.
After a couple of minutes of reassurance and a cuddle, she must now leave Courtney for a further 20 minutes.
I love you, baby.
I know it feels horrible and you feel like you're being horrible, but you're not.
No, you
And it
are.
will get and it will get better.
You're just a horrible bully and I'm going to tell my baby that.
Okay.
Finally, silence. It's taken Zoe nearly an hour to get Courtney to sleep without a dummy.
Even if you still can't hear anything, I still want you to open the door and just peek in. Just for your own.
Wake her up.
You won't wake her up.
I will.
She's asleep. Okay, that's great.
Baby's asleep.
Okay, great. That's great. All right, shut the door. Shut the door.
After another 20 minutes, Courtney eventually falls asleep without her dummy, for the first time ever.
What is the time?
8:30.
That's not that bad.
So you've done really well.
Done well. Well done, yeah, you've done very well.
I always do well.
In the heart of the Lincolnshire countryside, 5 teenage mums are being taught what it takes to be a parent.
Once I instilled the routine with Holly, You watch, it will really work.
It's 9:30 in the morning, and the girls are downstairs getting ready for their parents' visit later today. All except 15-year-old Zoe, who has yet to make an appearance.
Fuck off!
Last night, Zoe started to wean Courtney off her dummy. Courtney woke at 8, 1 hour earlier than normal. Mum Zoe has missed her usual lie-in.
What time did you get to bed last night?
12:30, I think.
12:30. Would you remember we were saying about when you said you feel a bit tired and ratty with her if you had to get up early?
Yeah.
And that's what I want to work on with you over the next couple of days, is that if you go to bed a bit early, you're going to feel a lot better in the morning with her. Okay. Well, listen, I'll let you get yourself sorted out, and I'll see you downstairs, okay? Bye-bye, sweetie. Bye-bye.
Well, if you wouldn't mind fucking off now, because I'm about to, like, change my top.
20 minutes later, a disgruntled Zoe finally makes it downstairs. 2 hours later, and mid-morning, suddenly Zoe's fury unexpectedly erupts.
I'll fucking hurt you in a fucking minute! Fuck off!
Away from the cameras, Susie had just seen Zoe handling Courtney roughly and told her off.
Fuck off with that fucking thing, otherwise I'm gonna grab it and throw it on the fucking floor.
Baby Courtney was eating chocolate. She'd got it on her hands and was just about to touch her mum's jeans.
I was with Holly on the changing mat, and then I just heard, "Oh, for God's sake!" And next minute, I turned around and I saw her picking Courtney up like a piece of rag dolly and slamming her down on her lap. And I said, "Don't you dare let me see you do that." I said, "You could hurt her." Of course, I got all the abuse, have off, shut your face, I'll eat you.
It was scary the way she was talking to Susie as well.
Yeah, it was proper scary. She was just going mental.
Zoe, it's Melissa. Can I come in? I'm coming in. Coming in, okay?
I'm quite concerned for the way she handled the child, as if she was just like a sack of potatoes, picked it up and dumped it down, and it's quite frightening to see that.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
What happened?
Nothing.
Do you want me to take Courtney for a bit and give you some space?
Capable of looking over after my own daughter.
That's not what I was implying at all, Zoe. I know you can look after your daughter. I was just meaning if you wanted some time out for yourself, that you just wanted to relax. I'm going to leave you sit here, okay? Bye, little one.
Midday, and the girls' parents start to arrive. Today's a chance for them to see how their children and grandchildren have progressed.
Oh, don't let them get to you.
Isn't it gorgeous?
It is, isn't it? But Kelly's mum, who has to work, can't come.
Where's Millie? Where's Millie? I want to see my daughter.
Yeah, I'll show you. She's my niece.
15-year-old Aaron is fitting in the visit to Kelly and his daughter Millie between revising for his GCSEs. When Kerry was pregnant, she moved out of home and into a mother and baby unit.
She's still really tired.
A decision she quickly regretted.
We've been doing
But her old room was given to one of her sisters, and the family have decided there's no going back.
Kerry wrote a letter yesterday
Yeah.
to you. I want Kerry to read it out to you.
Oh no, I don't want to read it.
So I'm going to do it for you. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. Mum, I know that I never listened to you when you said I wouldn't like living on my own. Now I've realised that you were right. I really regret making the decision of moving out because I just want to come home. I've been scared to tell you how I feel because I know that it's too late to go back in time. I'm going to sit over there with your mum while I read it. Yeah, go on. There you go, sweetheart. Carry on. I'm really missing home, and I'm so lonely living on my own that I'm not enjoying the space at all. We always had such a laugh at home, and no matter what, and now I feel like we don't have that same bond. I know I can't move back home now because there isn't the space, but I hope we can get that close bond back that we used to have. I really appreciate all the help you've given me, especially through my pregnancy and the birth. You made a big difference at the birth, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without you. And I'd just like to say thank you for everything, and I hope our friendship as a family never fades away. Love, Kerry.
So nice. I wish you could come back as well. You just can't.
I know that coming back isn't an option, but there's something between what's happening right now and coming back. There could possibly be times when you went home more often for tea, for example.
Yeah.
Things like that. Maybe the odd evening.
I just feel bad enough that she can't come home, so any help that she needs, I'll give her.
You look like you're being really guilty.
I do.
It's not your fault, it's my choice.
Oh. All right. I tried so hard to stop her moving out, but she was adamant that she wanted to go and do it on her own.
And you have to let them do what they want to do.
Kerry and her mother agree they will see each other at least twice a week. Zoe's mum is last to arrive.
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Come in.
I'm fine, thank you.
Tina, isn't it?
It is.
Melissa, really
Hello,
nice to meet
Melissa.
you. Looking forward to this.
Yes, I'm not sure I am now.
Upstairs, Zoe's still in her room.
Zoe, it's Melissa again. And I have your mum. Yes, she's here. Look, quick! I'm just going to turn the music down a little bit. I have to turn the music down a little bit, sorry.
Hey!
In the last week, Kelly has talked candidly about her feelings of anger towards her parents, who split up when she was 7. Now there's a chance to move on.
Each balloon has got a piece of paper tied to it. And each one of these balloons is going to represent something that is holding you back, something that you're holding on to, that's stopping you from having the life that you really deserve. Okay.
I'm doing my dad for leaving.
That was really brave, writing that one down. Well done. Hey. It's all right. Turning it around. It's hurting you.
Upset that my mum won't stick up for me.
Are you willing to let that go? Most of the work I do in therapy is helping people to let go. This isn't easy, this is really hard. When you're absolutely ready to let go, when you've made that decision, just cut the string.
I can't move forward in my life while I'm still holding on to things in the past. Now I feel like I've got rid of some of that. It just feels I'm going to be able to do it.
Back inside, Melissa discusses Zoe's tantrum with her mum.
Courtney is very used to a lot of rough and tumble play anyway, so it wouldn't affect her at all. No, she's takes it all in her stride.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, but hopefully she'll calm down in a minute.
Late afternoon, and most of the parents are leaving. Susie and Rachel decide it's time to talk to Zoe and her mum.
I just want to ask you how you feel Being with Zoe today, how you feel she's got on this week?
I think she's struggled in places. Very much so, but that doesn't surprise me. It's the first time she's been away from me since Courtney's been born anyway. So
I just feel I've done as much as I can in the area that we've been working on, and I feel that there's other things that I need to do with the other girls at this moment in time. If I could work one-to-one with Zoe, that would be absolutely fine. She needs that. But at the moment, I've got other girls with different issues to Zoe that I need to address now. And I just feel today would be a good time for you to go back with your mum.
You feel a bit sad about it?
No. Anyway, I'm cold. Can I go in now?
You can.
You can.
You really can.
Okay, bye then. Bye.
See you in a minute.
Bye, Zoe.
I haven't learnt anything because no one's taught me anything. I wanted to learn. I wouldn't have come here otherwise, would I? Bye. Who wants to give my baby a kiss then? I'm a fucking great mum. Courtney's happy, that's all that matters.
Bye, Zoe. Take care.
We all had pretty much had enough for her thinking away, because she was a bit full on. I'm like Marmite, you either love me or you hate me.
Thanks for watching Nurture. Make sure you subscribe for more modern parenting.